Welcome to Seat 11A. Today, we are excited to feature Robert von Wuelfing, the CEO of Amadeus Fire AG, who will present the company's elevator pitch, a high-level overview of its business model and strategic direction. Amadeus Fire is one of Germany's leading providers of specialized personnel services and professional training, with a strong emphasis on interim management, IT freelancing, recruitment, and upskilling in both commercial and IT competencies. Stay tuned to discover how Amadeus Fire drives growth and expertise across various industries, exclusively here on Seat 11A.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert von Wuelfing. I'm CEO at Amadeus Fire AG, company based in Germany, in Frankfurt, providing white-collar specialist services in fields of staffing or personal services and training. So what we do is we are dealing around people and around skills. And this is why Amadeus Fire brought the segments training and personal services together, because we are of the opinion that as a professional, you need a platform where you can find everything around the skills you are dealing with. And this is, in the end, no matter if you are a corporate client, a private person, whatever is your stakeholder role around certain skills, we are the marketplace to go to if you want to find or improve skills and qualifications. So looking at our setup, as I said, personal services, white collar only, focusing on German market, dealing around the skills, commercial and IT. So what you typically find in corporate headquarters is what Amadeus Fire is dealing with. Our home base is in finance and accounting. This is where we are market leader in Germany, but also all other roles you typically find like IT or HR, purchasing, etc. This is what we focus on in terms of skills. Services in the staffing segment are permanent placement, interim management, and temporary staffing. This is the one side of the business, regional in 22 offices around Germany, and the other part is training. Same skills, same qualifications we are dealing with, commercial and IT. Here it is a multi-brand operation where we operate in different markets. Public funded market where we improve the skills or reskill unemployed people to reintegrate them back in the labor market, or classic B2B or B2C portfolio of trainings and qualification measures. Also regionally spread it over Germany in local offices, and in both segments, a long history of experience and a history of gaining market shares and market leadership throughout the different skills we are offering. Looking at the spread of our business in terms of revenues, it is around 60% staffing, 40% training. And within the staffing segment, you see on the gross profit level, which is the best indicator in staffing, which service is delivering what part of the business, that the main part of our business in the meantime in Germany is permanent placement. So directly placing candidates at our customers, and a smaller part in the meantime on temporary staffing and interim management, where you are on flexible services. In temporary staffing, having the temporary employees on our payroll, paying a fixed monthly salary, and then lending them out to our customers on an hourly charge rate. And in interim management, it's freelance professionals. Overall, our revenues exceed 400 million euros a year in 2024 latest figure. What are the main value drivers of our business model? Here, clearly, first, we are operating in a competitive, but also highly regulated market, both in staffing and training. Second, the limited availability of human resources or availability of certain skills and qualifications is what is driving our market. And this limitation, the scarcity of qualifications, is in fact in place, I would say, since around 15 years. And also for the upcoming future, this scarcity will last. We have a major impact by the demographic development in Germany. So the next 10 years, we will have a net outflow of what we call the baby boomer generation of 1% of the overall workforce per year, meaning 10% less resources within the next 10 years, which will further drive the scarcity I was talking about. So the willingness of companies to invest in people, to recruit them, to train them, to retain them, to secure a certain level of skills and qualifications within the corporate organizations is high. So we expect the investments here to, in tendence, increase over the next years. So an interesting market environment for us as a service provider in training and in staffing. One other thing, also the skills needed will be in a, I think, significant change process over the next years. So the need for us as a society to reskill or upskill certain parts of our workforce is high, but also the need for corporations to and upskill their workforce and for individuals to review their personal profile, whether the skill set is really attractive for the current labor market environment is high. So this is good for our funded training market, but also regarding corporate clients and individuals. So Amadeus Fire is presenting a unique portfolio around that professions. What I said, we have a very high level of reputation and market perceptions following the work we did all the last years. And what is always good for us and good for our reputation is the market leadership position we have throughout the different services in finance and accounting, which always drove our business. In terms of strategic direction, all our services are around excellence, reputation, and also of speed of deliverance. This is what we secure over the years, ending in a very high reputation level throughout our clients and our candidates. If you want to cross-check with platforms like Kununu, etc., how Amadeus Fire is positioned there, it's excellent, highly rated, and really a trustful partner in terms of delivering your organization. It is a relationship for lifetime, what we establish with our partners, with the professionals we are working with. So starts maybe with the training, then we will find some positions for next career steps. And as a professional, you can also address Amadeus Fire if you look for additional resources. And this is all based on a very face-to-face contact level, on a understanding of requirements of the roundup of the service portfolio we have, and a high qualified and well-trained team to, in the end, understand the customers and the individuals' needs. This is resulting in a steady expansion path. We are looking for Amadeus Fire step-by-step organic growth every year, accompanied with inorganic growth in the training segment, where we try to exceed our positioning over the years by acquisitions. In the end, that delivers very high margins. The niche play, the specialization, and the quality of our services ending up in probably the highest margins you will find in the sectors in the industry. One other remark, we are not depending on single customers or sectors. As we are serving headquarters, mainly our services are spread over thousands of buying customers every year, low dependency on sectors and individual clients. Some remarks on training. As I said, we are operating in different markets, which delivers a certain resilience also, because these training markets react different in cycles. The funded training unemployed, is counter-cyclical as a large element of our business. B2B is a classic cyclical business in training, and the private customers are very solid and well reliable in the way they adjust their individual career path and trainings they want to spend in. So it's basically a non-cyclical business. We are in these different markets and different skill sets, we are well positioned with our different brands, currently mostly focusing on exceeding our footprint in the B2B segment of the training market with the latest new member of our group, the Masterplan Group, which joined in 2025 our company. So the midterm training outlook here is one statement on technology or AI. It's AI first in training because the whole way how people are trained, the didactic concept, the underlying systems, processes, and schooling systems are changing, largely driven by AI individualizing in the end training. So this is the main focus. The fields of training are expanding. So it is not the professional skill only, but also topics like leadership or compliance governance and so on and so forth. What is around these different segments of training you will find in corporate clients. It's inorganic growth, as I said, looking for M&A, but also for some venture activities here. In the end, delivering kind of an ecosystem on digital platforms where you can also integrate the staffing elements in. So we are ending here with what I said, with a marketplace or a lifelong partnership we establish around people and around skills and qualifications. So this is Amadeus Fire Group, a unique company combining training and staffing, building up ecosystem and marketplace around specific skills and qualifications where individuals and corporations can enter and uplift their portfolio. Thank you very much.
Disclaimer. As described in the legal section on our website, seat11a.com, this publication is for informational purposes only. This means it is not intended to provide you with any investment advice. Any opinion or recommendation expressed by the companies is neither given nor supported by us and should not be considered investment advice from our side. Also, remember that any opinion or recommendation expressed is subject to change without further notice. The content is obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but we do not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, or timeliness. Seat11a.com and its employees disclaim all liability for any loss that may arise in any form from any use of the information in the video, audio, and on our website. We neither express any opinion on the future value of any security or other investment vehicle, nor recommend any investment based on the information provided. Please consider the publications and our website as a platform for companies to present themselves. You need to seek financial advice from an expert regarding the accuracy and appropriateness of the material presented or recommended by the companies in the publication. As we are just considered a publisher, we may hold and trade securities in the presenting company, whether it is a listed or private company. By consuming our content, you agree to these terms and the terms in our legal section on our website.